Hey, I just wanted to check in. It's Sunday and I think about midnight here in Spain now, and day 7 of our lockdown. Happy Mother's Day, happy Mama's Day to all the mamas out there. And today also marks the day on what would have been the last day of the Waking the Goddess retreat. It was a real relaxed feeling about this retreat not happening, because I feel like Waking the Goddess is now happening on a worldwide scale. We are being forced to stay in, go in, all the logic working, masculine movement that's created this world is being put on its arse and brought to a stop. And we are, whether we like it or not, being forced and pushed into our feminine, where we're going to go in and we're going to have to listen, and we're going to really have to trust our intuition now with what's happening. Because I know things are going crazy and people are in panic, but trust. This is a virus that's really seems to be separating the angels from the arseholes. I've seen the angels. I've seen the angels getting online, sharing their gifts, sharing their yoga, sharing their breath work, helping the elderly get their shopping, staying inside. And I've seen the arseholes buying up all the shit, the greed, people's fear and panic and greed, and all these really ugly sides of people are coming out, being faced with their shadow in this time when we should be coming together and sharing. Well, not literally, because of the distancing, but you know what I mean. And people buying baby milk and nappies and putting them on eBay at a higher price. Like, who are these people? Who are these people that think let's make money off people when they're struggling? No, not okay. They're in the arsehole category. But they're also, forgive them, Father, for it's not their fault. They're still asleep and have been trapped in this 3D paradigm of ego and greed. And yeah, it's a virus of the lungs, it's a virus of the mind, it's a virus of the soul. It's an indication of how we've been living and treating our planet, and now she breathes. From everything that's stopped, the airplanes, the traffic, everything that's stopped, the pollution a minute, she breathes. Our lungs are getting infected and killing us off, but she breathes. And I'm grateful for that in this moment. When all this began, I started painting this picture. I get colouring, painting in this picture. I cannot claim, even though I would love to, that I drew this. This was a gift from my witch sister Toria for her birthday. This is a ayahuasca vision colouring book. And when all this began, I picked this image and I've been painting it ever since. And the more I was painting, the more I was seeing in the clarity of what's actually happening right now. We've got our Pachamama and the crown, and the crown, the corona. This is our opportunity for our crown ascension, and this is our earth breathing. And this image, even when I went on the healthy lungs of the planet, the healthy lungs of the planet, she breathes. I'm going to show you this image again because I love it. I love it, and I feel this is what's happening. And even though this is scary, and even though we're in panic, it's the fear of the unknown that are causing people to panic. Because if we think the majority of people on earth are terrified of the unknown, they are terrified of death, they think it's the end, and now we've got this virus that is killing people, and people are panicking, and that's okay. But also, I want you to trust. I want you to trust what is happening right now. And that yes, it's the end of the world as we know it, and if that's the case, good. Good if money collapses. Good if things don't return back to the way they were, with greed and hate and how people were treating each other. I think I feel that like so much is being missed. And this is our opportunity to see 2020, the year to see clearly now, the year to see clearly, the year to wake up, the year to let our world and earth breathe and heal. And us also, because we're being forced to go inside. We're being forced to go inside. And all that that's bringing up for us. We've lived in the illusion of having control over life for so long, and now we have no control. Because nobody knows. Nobody really knows. We can speculate. We can feel into what we feel it might be, or we can think and drive ourselves crazy on what it might be, but nobody actually knows. So our control's been taken away. Good. Not that people are dying, not that people are struggling, no. But that we've had to surrender and go in. Good. And that's where this eerie sense of peace comes from. Because I fully trust of the magnificence on the other side of this. And I tried to make some notes because I come on here and I'm so fired up by the day and the journey and the involvement, and I want to share and I want to talk, and then I just get overwhelmed and I think, okay, I'm going to make notes. I don't look at my notes because I was just having a peek. This is an extraordinary time. We're going down in history right now. And I'm not taking away for a second the seriousness of this. But I also really trust. I really trust on what's on the other side and what this is calling us to do. And at this weekend of my goddess retreat, the spring equinox, and bleeding at this time also, I started bleeding on the day my retreat would be starting, and it was heavy and it was exhausting, and I felt the whole weight of the world in my womb, and that I just have been letting go with this bleed, letting go of that, letting go of all the fear and panic and stuff that's not mine, because I trust in this. I trust in the plants, I trust in Mother Earth, I trust in all the medicines that she's been trying to get to reach us in the West, because we could have never gone on the way that we were living. We were killing her. We were killing her. So I invite you all through this time to stay in your heart, stay out of your head, and feel peace in your soul. Be there for one another, share with one another. Do not panic buy everything. Don't be an arsehole. Be the angel that you are. And trust what is coming. Stay inside, stay safe, share, support those around you, share your gifts, share your love, share your magic, And I'll check in again in a few days to see how you're doing, because this is, as you know, evolving and escalating at such a pace, and we don't know, and we just don't know. So we have to stop doing. We stop doing and just be. Become the human being that you are, and be in joy. Be in joy and create. And that doesn't mean you don't have awareness of what's going on around you. Take the precautions. Take the precautions and go within. Go within and listen. Listen and love and learn. And I'm going to check back in a few days, because I could keep talking in these videos. It might get too long. €1 from the Rastro, my favourite market. Obviously we can't go right now. So big love to my Californian tribe. I miss you all, and big love to all my soul family around the world, and again to all the mamas today on Mother's Day, and leaving you with Pachamama's wish. Because through all this destruction, through all this death, destruction, Mother Earth is rejoicing at this moment in her stillness. She is rejoicing. Have an amazing week. Stay safe. Stay inside. Lots of love.